Good morning. I'm coming on here today to talk about something that's very important and dear to my heart. That is skin. My skin. So many of us have problems with our skin, or we think we have problems with our skin. We try to fix the problems with our skin. And I have my own little thoughts about that. I'm coming on here the way I look today. Y'all should get a close-up of what real skin looks like. This is real skin. This is what my skin looks like. You can see the acne on my shoulders, but you definitely can't see it with all the detail that you can see it in real life. That's for damn sure. Anything you're seeing here is not the same detail you're going to be getting in real life. And that's pretty much the crux of my thought. It's no surprise that we as a culture have been spending more and more time online, consuming media, and all these different things. And what I realize is, one, not only is the internet not real, but more specifically, that we might be losing our concept of what humans look like what realistic humans look like. If we are replacing time we would be spending out in nature and out talking and communicating with real people, and more time looking at videos of people who the cameras and the screens cannot correctly, what's the word I'm looking for? Represent, I guess, the quality with which our eyes see. That compiled with this, just the way that all of this skin and beauty companies try to make us feel like shit for what our skin looks like. So not only are you spending more time looking at inaccurate representations of what skin and people look like, because there's no possible way for these cameras and these screens that we're watching on so small to capture the detail with which is reality. But then we're further being shamed so that we buy products to fix these certain imperfections. And I was thinking about this, and it really drove home for me when I was watching Jennifer's Body, and the quality that the camera is shot in is, you can see like the little bumps on Megan Fox's face and like the lines around people's necks and the little details. And of course, like, they're still in exquisite lighting, they're still like wearing makeup and all these things, but I'm like, when we participate in YouTube, social media, all these things, these cameras are not capturing like what real skin looks like, because it just physically can't. Or maybe we're like photoshopping what our skin looks like out. And I feel like it's separating us from reality in a kind of dangerous way. My personal relationship to my skin has not been great. I started picking at my skin when I was 13, probably around, and never stopped. And, I try to be better at it. But as you can see, multiple pimples on my face that I've been picking at. I pick at the stuff on my shoulders, despite trying to affirm for myself that I'm beautiful and there's nothing wrong with my skin. Like, when I see a pimple, I'm still gonna pop it. It's a habit that I'm still working on breaking. It's just so interesting. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, just my personal relationship with skin. Yeah, I'm realizing, like, as I spend more time looking at people or older people, or like really paying attention to what like skin is supposed to look like the red under the eyes, or like coloration of the nose, or the shape of the nose, or what cheeks look like, or what pores look like, like all of these ideas of like, oh, minimize your pores, pore erasers. Like, I'm sorry, those pores are there for a reason. Why are you trying to like put on a mask to look less human? Like, if aliens were given YouTube, they probably wouldn't have like an accurate idea of like what we, you know what I mean? Obviously that you get the gist of what we look like, but like, I feel like so much of the details of life are washed over. And then furthermore, the details of life are criticized. And then we are living in this type of like crazy headspace that like being human is wrong and having skin is wrong, and like unless our skin looks perfect. And even people who are perfect, the people that we look up to and admire, they still find issues with themselves. So it's really just like a broken system. And I feel like for me personally, in getting off of social media, it's helped, but I've noticed it's still prevalent in YouTube Shorts, watching other people on YouTube. It's just a little video. Like if I was sitting here in front of you, you could probably see so much more detail of my face and what I got going on, and maybe different features of what I look like would draw your attention as opposed to the features that are drawing your attention currently. Maybe it's the reflection of my glasses or my nose ring, but if you were here in real person, maybe you'd be looking at like all my acne scars and how big my pores are. Let's get in close one more time. This is what my skin looks like. This is what I see in the mirror. Also, I don't think we were designed to have mirrors. These are the lines of my neck. All my peach fuzz. I even have pimples in my eyebrows. Maybe you can't see. Maybe they went away. You know, my eyes. I just find it very interesting, and I think that we need to be careful and more conscious of the way that the media we consume informs our opinions about ourselves and about the world.